Hi guys, today we're doing lesson 9.1, using models to add like fractions. Go ahead and write the title. All right, what are like fractions? They are fractions that have the same denominator. So for example, we can have 2 fifths and another one that's a like fraction, since it depends on the denominator, would be 1/5 or 4/5. These are considered like fractions because if you draw them, they're going to have 5 parts. Okay, on to our next vocabulary. It is unit fractions. And the definition for unit fractions is they're fractions that have a numerator of 1. This, for instance, is a unit fraction. All right, wrote a couple down. I have 1/8. I can have 1/20th. Have 1/2. As long as the numerator is 1. I have an example of 2 unit fractions that happen to also be like fractions. Since they're like fractions, I can add them. And I'm quickly going to show what this looks like. If I had room, a unit fraction of 1/3 is, here we have 3 parts. And I have 1/3, and I have 1/3 here, and I have 1/3 there. That made a whole. But you know what? We're going to add 1/3 plus 1/3, so that means we're going to add only 1/3 plus 1/3. That gave us 2/3. That's what we're going to be learning in this lesson, because we're going to be adding like fractions. Okay, here's an example. How many 1/8 fractions do I need to model 3/8? You can write the question down. So I'm going to make a unit fraction of 1/8, another one 1/8, another unit fraction 1/8. And when I add them up, I get 3/8. 1, 2, 3. 3 unit fractions in that are 1/8 equal 3/8. So ideally, you're not just going to be adding your fractions, you would be drawing tiled squares. All right, let's take a look at another problem. Here's example number 2, and it says to find 3/8 plus 2/8. Okay, so step 1 is to make unit fractions. And I'm going to make 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 to represent that fraction. And here I'm using fraction tiles. That's 3/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 1 plus 1, 2/8. You count up your fraction tiles, or you color them if you'd like, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Key concept here is make unit fractions. This ensures that you're going to get the right answer. So step 1 is to make unit fractions. Step 2 is add, and you've got your answer. Okay, we're going to extend this a little bit. And here it is. In this lesson, you're going to be asked to show 2 other ways to show 5/8. And you're going to be asked to show 2 other ways to show many fractions. So, this is fun. One way that you can make 5/8 would be with your unit fractions. You can make 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 of these. 5/8. That equals 5/8. So if in directions you're told use unit fractions, then that's the way you would do it. But in this case, they're simply asking you, what are 2 ways that you could think of 5/8? So another way could be, and yeah, I have the answer to the equation written first. I could have it written first, or I could have it written after my addition problem. I can add 1/4, but 1/5, but I don't have to make unit fractions because that wasn't in the directions. So what's left? Well, 1 plus 4 equals, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Here we go. 1/8, now we got the blurries, plus 4/8 equals 5/8. Here we showed 2 other ways besides 3/8 and 2/8 equals 5/8. We showed all the unit fractions, 5 of them, that make 5/8. And in this answer, we showed 1/8 plus 4/8. I think we got them all covered. All right, and that was that.